Oh yeah, hilly is right. Man, you have no idea unless you get on the bike and ride it. You can't tell by looking at film at how hilly it was. There were 13 hills. Of course, seven one way, six the other. So 13 hills, major hills, twice a day, seven and six, but twice a day, riding 10 miles one way to work and back during the world record years. And of course, I was very fortunate. Amber mentioned there that I was the two-time. Well, I went on to break the world record four times, 4 years in a row. And man, you just see how beautiful it is. This was early spring, and it's just beautiful, beautiful ride. And luckiest man in the world got to ride that twice a day. And again, like I said, I like mountain biking, but I prefer it on county roads, back roads, dirt roads, and sidewalks and trails like this. Yeah, you figure a guy like us been hit by a car. Yeah, I've been hit several times, and not fun. You'll see one of them whenever we do cycling. You'll see one of the times I got hit by a truck, and it was pretty brutal and pretty bloody and bruised, but that's another story for another day. But man, this is just gorgeous ride. You'll see here in a little bit that I'm on a sidewalk next to the river, and I got to ride this twice a day, and it was just a lot of fun. It was really funny because I would run this trail and twice a day, or out and back, and then ride it twice a day. And the ducks and everything on the river, they got used to me. At first I'd ride up and they would just freak out and fly away, but they got so used to me, it's like, hey, what's up, coach? They wouldn't move. So, it's pretty funny. "10 miles one way, 20 miles a day." So, I got in pretty good shape with these hills. Now, one of them, the last hill coming out, is a place called Lover's Leap. The hill was so long and so steep. Every day it put me not into oxygen debt, oxygen bankruptcy every day. So just surviving, I kept it in the big ring because that was the only way that I could guarantee I'd get into oxygen bankruptcy. And every day I did that, and it just made me a monster cardiovascularly. And you'll see here I'm riding by the Texas Ranger Museum and the graveyard for the Texas Rangers, and you'll see my hand come up here. I always pay my respects as I ride by the graveyard. This was I grew up on a horse. I didn't learn to ride a bike till I was over 25, so I probably have the skills of I got a hell of a motor, but I got the skills of a 3-4 year old girl. So man, these turns and curves on this overpass, it was tricky for an old guy like me, but I had a good motor. Man, a lot of memories here. Man, it was great riding up and back on that. Well, old guys got stories, and one of the stories I remember best riding this trail is I saw some college boys, cycling team, and one of them was wearing polka dot pink shorts, and it just too weird for me. And they were climbing this hill, and I said, I am going to eat those guys alive. And I burned them. Climbing up the hill, I burned them. And they're on road bikes, and I'm on this old mountain bike, and they were trying to run me down. Not a chance. By the time we got half a mile, I looked back, they were not even in sight anymore. So, I was in great shape, and I was twice their size, but it's a good memory, a lot of fun. And the only reason that I remember that particular morning is because, I was feeling pleased with myself. I rode up to work that day, and my principal came out, and he said, Coach, a plane just flew into the World Trade Center. Yeah, that was 9/11.